Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over and update a cryptocurrency called Quant Crypto. See what's going on with that coin over there. I know there's a lot of negative sentiment about that, guys. I think Quant's doing okay, guys. I wouldn't be too concerned with it yet. So I made previous videos. I'm going to go over GBTC. Made previous videos, and GBTC is doing so far so good. It looks like it's going to bounce out of there, guys, possibly, but you want to keep track of this right here. Make sure it doesn't start breaking down below this trend line that I have down here. And if you put that on a weekly or a daily chart, you'd see that massive trend line that's been trying to bust through. You don't want that for GBTC. So maybe GBTC is done. Okay. Also with Ethereum grayscale. Let me go to that. It's looking like it may be trying to bounce out of there too, guys. So that's a good signal that maybe these could be done. I was getting a little bit concerned with it right here. It looked like maybe it's coming down to a diagonal, break these areas, but it just looks like it wants to bounce out of there. Don't know yet. It could all be a fourth wave, 1, 2, 3, back up here, and then it's going to come back down. So everything over there looks pretty good. And then I wanted to let you guys know right here, the 10-year treasuries. Now, there's a good video you can watch with George Gammon. I think the presentation of the video was not that great for him, but he goes over the 10-year treasuries, talking about how the 10-year treasuries should give the signal based on the federal funds rate, interest rate amount, and the 10-year treasuries amount. So go over to his video if you're interested in something like that. However, it's talking about the coming recession that's likely going to be coming, a really, really good chance it's going to be coming. And then also, too, that signal of the 10-year treasury is telling you that more than likely people are big players, institutional players are placing bets on the 10-year treasuries. That's why they're going down, that the sometime in the near future, not December or January, that the Fed will be lowering rates. Okay. And then another good signal that the DXY is probably, in my opinion, I think it topped and it's probably in a downtrend. Okay, guys, there's a good chance of that. Just have to keep track of that. So some things are coming together pretty good for a bottom coming up soon for risk on assets. Also, take a look at the traditional markets, guys, where they should be doing a dump. So we'll have to see how that's going to affect crypto. So more likely they go down, crypto might go down too. So let me go over Quant Crypto, guys. Here I have Quant Crypto on a weekly chart. It's done a wave run over here. It came down and it's bounced pretty good off that trend. And, I will say this, guys, that I still think there's a good shot that Quant's next level area, I say 300 to 350 is going to be that area. Now, how long is it going to be in here? Who knows? You got to remember, you go over here, does a wave, comes down. Sometimes these corrections can take a while. So let me go to a 12-hour chart and show you what I think is going on here, guys. So I'm not worried about Quant until it starts getting candle bodies through the $87 levels, guys, and came down, tested it, and whizzed right out of there. This was a really, really good setup for a trade. This was like perfect. That's exactly what you want to see. Go up into a wave, come back deep in RSI like that, and grab that 94 and ride that up, okay? So here's the deal. Is Quant correcting just this sequence, or is Quant correcting the whole thing? Just because how deep it went in RSI, it might be correcting the whole thing. So what that means is more likely Quant is not done, guys. It's going to come here. It might whiz up onto an ABC and then come back over here to finish off the correction. Okay. Now, do I know 100% if it's done right there? I don't know 100%. It has a nice reaction off that area there, but that's to be expected when you have something that deep in the RSI, guys, like that. Okay. So I'm keeping my eye out for 1, 2, 3 up, and then maybe another swing back over here. Okay. If you miss this, then you can wait for it, come back up, and you might be able to catch it back over here, guys. That's what I'm thinking could happen with Quant. More likely, this is a 5-wave move that it did, and it could swing back up and then do another 5-wave over here. Okay. Will it come down to test that area? I don't think so. It could. I wouldn't be too concerned with it yet, but the amount of time that it's taken on this wave, if it's correcting this whole sequence, it's probably going to need more time. Okay. Like I said, could it roll out of there and rip out of there? It could. It could, but we shall see. We shall see with Quant, guys. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. Go back out to the higher time frame, hit right on the trend, and probably come back up on the higher time frame, and it might come back down and touch that trend again and get out of there, guys. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. And you see in the RSI on this weekly, it came down and took out that cycle on the weekly. It could come up a little bit more, right? It could come up more, and that momentum could bring it down even more in that weekly chart. So I don't see any issues with Quant, guys. I wouldn't be concerned with it till it breaks 87. You see candle bodies below 87 or 88 right there. That's the only time I'd be concerned with Quant, guys. In the meantime, expect a three-way move up, okay? And then a swing back over this way, because it'd be a 5 up on 3 and then possibly a 5 over here, okay? If this is not a three-way move, I don't think that it is. I think it's a 5-way move, guys. If you made all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.